It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum.
Still first down.
On the set. On the red.
They'll give it to ETN on the option. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Second and 11.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Red on red.
Here's 3rd and 2. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That is caught by Washington. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's ETN. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Hey, Lion!
That's another Jaguars first down.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Hey, let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
The Titans, 35.
Slot receiver headed right.
Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He connects with Gray on that one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Hey, run!
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Silver!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Lisa 24.
Second and a yard.
9 brings up second and a yard. At the 18-yard
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard
They'll run the toss here to Etienne. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Route! Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Hey, go!
Lawrence now on second down. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Red on red.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. And he will power his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. tried to retreat, but is covered up. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Levis. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They go play action with Levis. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got it at the 7. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's Levis.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. They look to run with 4. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. To throw is Levis. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, Lion!
In motion comes Thomas.
Silver!
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Titans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Like 13!
Here's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On 2nd down, Levis. The throw on the run is complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Like 54!
Levis to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
This one caught just past the pylon. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Easy. Ralph.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Like 54.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard.
Ready up. Ready.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On the give, it's ETN. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Red on red. Take right open, open. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
In motion comes Thomas. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up. Now a handoff to ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
All right, let's go.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. I'll pick up a 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
Lisa 24.
They'll try and run with ETN. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Foye Aluakan with the play. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get forward for a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Hey, come on.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a run going left. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. So we are through 3. You're watching the... Third and long.
Like 24.
Levis to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Red.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. The ball comes out. The Titans have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by
Previous play is
replay.
under
So this
review.
one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's 2nd and 2. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
Throwing is Levis. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Like 0.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Like 13.
Now Levis. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Levis to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Rip, 23. Take right open. There we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Now, Levis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. From the gun, it's Levis. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. A kneel down here from Lawrence, and that should wrap things up.
All right, let's go.